guys, it's Brooke and thanks for stopping by. Today we are talking about Nanowrimo, National Novel Writing Month. And we'll also be discussing my laziness. Just like how Hogwarts students fit into their houses, writers can also fit into particular categories. Plotter, where you outline and detail the living hell out of your manuscript. Pantser, where you write by the seat of your pants and have no idea what's in store for your book. And Plantser, it's a mix of plotter and pantser. They're kind of mushed together. Even though I'm technically a plantser, I definitely lean more towards the pantser side of things when it comes to writing. While everyone and their dog has been preparing for Nanowrimo as if they're preparing for the apocalypse, I've been over here doing stuff like this.
What's on Netflix? Gilmore Girls!
Gilmore Girls!
Typical writers going into Nanowrimo have cleanly outlined what is going to happen in each scene, each chapter, and each act of their book. Some have even mapped out what their characters look like and what's their backstory. Why am I not doing this? Call me lazy, that's fine. When it comes to conducting the ins and outs of my story, I really don't want to jot everything all down. I'm not a hater by any means against anyone who prepares their manuscript before they write it. Everyone's different and we all work in different ways and structures. I've tried writing outlines for my last couple books, but every single time I get to around maybe the 5th chapter, I just want to scratch my face off. That sounds weird. As a plantser, I plot out major scenes in my head and have a general idea of what's going to become of the story. But for some reason, summing up point by point of what's going to happen and what I already know is going to happen is such a buzzkill, and I haven't even gotten to start writing yet. What I've also found out when writing novels is that things don't always go according to plan. My characters lead me down a path I didn't expect them to take, and then about 10 to maybe 40% of what I thought was going to happen ends up changing entirely. So the way I see it is, why spend hours and hours or even days planning all these details to your book whenever the end result will be something completely different than your original outline? I just don't see the point. But hey, that's just me. So this upcoming November is Nanowrimo, and I've decided not to outline my novel. For starters, I've already began the book I'm going to write for Nano, but if I wanted to do an outline right now, I totally could, but I'm not. All the power to the people out there who have outlines and have outlines that are ready to go for this November. There's a big majority of writers out there who have outlines that they follow diligently, and their work is amazing whenever it's the end result. But as of right now, outlines just don't work for me. This November will be my first ever Nanowrimo, and I'm excited for the whole entire process. I'm curious about two things this coming November. One, to see if I'll actually survive the entire month, and two, to see if I can make it through without needing an outline. I've written a book before without needing an outline, but that was very long and drawn out, and this is Nanowrimo. This is writing one book in 1 month. That's a lot of words without having an outline. Let's see if I can do it. Is anyone else not using an outline this year for Nano? If so, please leave me a comment below so that way I know I'm not going in this alone. Also, if you're doing Nano for the first time this year like me, go ahead and leave a comment, because come on, we gotta talk. If you feel like chatting outside of YouTube, you can find me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram. If you liked what you saw today, feel free to subscribe so that way you're notified on when I post new videos. And thank you all so much for stopping by today, and I hope to see you all in the future. Bye!